We are pupils from Archbishop Sentamu Academy in Hull. Over the past year, we have been completing a project to design a sustainable school for use in our community.
We are current Year 9 pupils and our team is Robert Bennett, me Stacey Appleyard, Claudia Gooder, Stephen Jensen Fogg and Bethany Green. Since September we have been working on the Design Engineer Construct curriculum from Class of Your Own Engineering. We have been developing an eco-friendly sustainable academy fit for the environment and community.
To reach our goal, we looked at different sustainable materials, how we use energy in existing sustainable schools. We also did a lot of research in our community to find out what the issues and opportunities are.
We then looked at job roles within the architecture, engineering and construction industry. We also learned about building information modelling and how important it is when designing and making sustainable buildings.
We used all of our gathered research to develop a series of design ideas using hand-drawn sketches and computer models.
We will now hand you over to Robert and Stephen, who used Autodesk Revit to further develop our team's designs.
Welcome to the BIM section of our presentation. We will look at the whole site and then take a closer look at some of the buildings.
From our research and initial designs, we developed our academy site using Autodesk Revit. Autodesk Revit is specifically designed for building information modelling, which helps us bring ideas from concept to our final design with a coordinated and consistent model-based approach. Using Revit means that we can control all aspects of our building, from the height of walls to the materials that make them up.
We created the buildings using a combination of simple techniques and more complicated methods such as mass modelling. We've added families, modified wall and roof structures, and added structural members to ensure our buildings stay vertical.
We'll now take a close look at each of the buildings in our site. This is the Academy Hub. This is the nerve centre of the Academy. There are several offices and meeting rooms, the main visitor reception, 2 lecture rooms and public facilities. Here are the offices. This is where the main administration of the site will take place. Here are the lecture rooms. We plan to use these for Academy staff meetings, and we could also rent these rooms to businesses to bring money into our project. We could also use these rooms for community events such as healthy lifestyle club groups or drug awareness campaigns. This is a meeting room. Again, these are multi-purpose. Here, the meeting room is being used by a local business pitching ideas to potential investors.
We have 2 community centres on our site. This is the first one. In this community centre, we have the main reception, a chill-out area, a cafe, and upstairs we have a music room, mother and care unit, and ICT facilities. This is the ground floor plan. You can see the cafe, kitchens, chill-out area, and the reception. Revit is great as we can automatically generate room schedules. This is the computer room. Here, members of the public can use the internet to find jobs, complete research, and pick up new skills, including e-commerce and social networking.
This is the ground floor of the Education Centre. You can see the main reception, 2 lecture theatres separated by curved walls for good acoustics. This is the first floor plan. There is a large lecture theatre for everyday teaching and learning. This is the second floor plan. This is the second floor plan. There are 3 learning pods used for quiet study. This is the education centre from the outside. We think it is a very aesthetically pleasing outcome. This is a view from inside our sports centre. Here's the view someone would have whilst knocking out a few miles on a treadmill. On this floor plan you can see indoor tennis courts, basketball courts and football pitches. These will be made available to the community and will be used by our academy. Here you can see male and female changing, sports cafe and swimming pool. This is the second level. We'll have a multi-gym and an educational zone where pupils and community members can learn about sports and fitness and living a healthy life. This is a section view of the sports centre, showing the columns and beams supporting the stairs in the second floor. We used helix vertical axis wind turbines instead of the regular horizontal axis wind turbines as they are cheaper and more compact. This also allows us to use our buildings to funnel the wind into a small channel, increasing their efficiency. Their lightweight allows us to mount them onto roofs if we need to. Helix are about 6-7% less efficient than standard turbines, but are cheaper and do not have to be shut down in high winds.
Here is a video of our solar study that we produced. You can see there are issues with shadows being cast over the classrooms. This is something we plan to address as we develop the site. Here are some images that we rendered in the cloud. Using the cloud to do this meant that our resources were freed up for development work and we weren't waiting for renderings to complete before we could move on. We have had a great time completing this project so far and still have many modifications and developments to work on, such as adding the ETFE roof, polytunnels and green walls. We are both seriously interested in taking this type of work up as a career, be it in architecture, engineering or construction. We welcome any questions. Thank you.